Hi, you guys. So a lot of people ain't sure about nothing, but you know what? You ain't doing stuff, and we already know that, boo. A lot of y'all Leo women born in August. We don't know where you got that from, but shit, you look like one of us. Damn. How you doing, boo? You okay? God said, shoot. They already know you just doing what you doing. Grandma said, move in the house. So a lot of y'all gonna end up moving in the house, and you know what? It may be less than 24 hours, cause that nigga said shit. You don't mind this, you don't mind that, and you like shoot, but you do have dreams and goals, and a lot of people really need to tell people that shoot. A lot of this stuff needs to be just free. And they like, yeah, don't we know it here, boo? It says missing you right now. So there's people that's really looking like shit. You remind me so much of me that I don't even know what to tell you, but damn, how you acting like me today, boo? What you up to? And God said that's what you need to know here too. It says working on a better way to communicate with women. So there's a lot of things that people don't want people to do, but shoot, I'll pay you to not do whatever you're about to do. And grandma said that's what that nigga want to do, because they already know that you can do a multitude of things, and you you can transform a lot of things, and everybody have not been treating you as amazing as you deserve to be. And they like, don't we know it? I said, this one been through a lot. And I said, I Googled you too. And I ain't even think that your name was that, but shit, you told me the truth. The Empress is here. And the Empress is saying, shoot, I'm already there, baby. And God said, ain't that the truth? Pretending to have only one child. It says your child is being manipulated and do not know about it. And that's kind of catastrophic, but that's their truth. Yeah, high vibrational children is here. And she like, shit, you my mama, bitch. And that's what I gotta tell you too. So there's someone here that may say, you know what? You belong to me, I belong to you, and you my mama, and you act like you got what? Just leave me, and that's it. I said, bitch, you my mama. Where you going? And God said, that's what you need to know here too. I said, a lot of people is looking like shit. Take care of us, damn it. What you gonna do? Tell us so we can transcend and become better, because you know what? You taking care of everything, and our real parents ain't taking care of shit. You letting the whole world that this shit needs to be revamped and redone, and I said, ain't that the truth? I said, we got these one people that really will speak for everybody. And I said, who speaks for everybody? Leo women born in August, boo. They're the advocates of the zodiac sign, and they will speak for those that cannot speak for themselves. And this has been going on for millions of years. And me, I don't mind speaking up for everybody. I don't mind saying, look, this shit needs to change. And everybody be like, shit, everybody come after you, but shit, once it's done, everybody gonna be like, shoot, we so glad you said something here today. And grandma said, ain't that the truth? It says holding back your inheritance. So there's been a multitude of people that's been holding back the truth of you. And they do this until the end. And then once you dead, they be like, oh, dang, maybe we could have, and they can. And God said that's what you need to know here too. And that's your truth. It says, watch you grow up in secret and never told anyone who they really was. A stalker is here, boo. Yeah, it says he is thinking of you right now. It says there's a woman that's thinking about you. We have a Virgo is here, and the Six of Swords energy here too. A lot of people are looking like shit. You don't deserve that. And that motherfucker looking like shoot. Don't I know it? I said you done tried to procure, cure, heal, shift, and make everything right in your life for not for yourself, but everybody. And they know that here too. And a lot of people is looking like, yeah, that was kind of messed up. And everybody looking like shit. These are major lawsuits. And they act like they don't know why they would do what they doing, and they really looking like shit. You really need something in your body pretty soon, or it'll be catastrophic for you. And Grandma said, let's bring healing to a situation here today. And Grandma said, that's what you need to know here too. What's in the mind? Say no. What's the overall energy? The Eight of Swords energy is here a bad one. So a lot of people is not even sure about who you is and everything, but other people know who you are, and they like, shit, leave them the fuck alone. They ain't doing nothing, bitch. Mind your own business, hoe. And God said that's what's going on here too. I said, with that one around, we'll be okay. With y'all fake ass motherfuckers that don't say shit, don't take action, don't do nothing. That bitch did a lot of shit in 2.2 seconds, and these motherfuckers looking like shit. Thank you for letting us know everything. I said, damn, bitch, who you think you are? And I said, shit, somebody gotta say something here too. And I said, ain't that the truth? So God is proud of you, baby. So keep on doing the work that you need to do out here. Because you know what? You and my children are saying, shit, we need fresh air blowing through here all the time. Damn. And God said that's what they should have had years ago. And nobody never said nothing but shit. It only takes one person to communicate effectively. And me, I communicated effectively with that damn shelter a multitude of times, and she ain't never really emailed me back, not once. And everybody looking like shit. That's what we looking at today. And when they look at that today, they're gonna be like, yeah, that was kind of fucked up. And then they put you out. I said, damn, nigga. I guess they don't know business 101. I said, maybe they felt business 101 because these niggas didn't have a clue about communication, boo. And God said, ain't that the truth? So change is in the air. And like, shoot, let me see if I can get to where I need to go, because you know what? You need a lot. They act like you don't. And why would they do that? I don't know, boo. And that's y'all truth. So if you're dealing with the water sign, here's a quick message. It says, she is still alive, but you you feel terrified of the truth of what she may know about you. So there may be a Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo, Aries, and Aquarius that is really communicating effectively, but they didn't do it how you did it. And someone here knows that the gesture or the wording or what you're representing and how you're coming off says that shit, you can cure a lot of shit in 2.2 seconds because you stand for something in some type of way. And God said that's what you need to know here too. If you're dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Scorpionic energy is here. They can't get over a Scorpio, or they can't leave a Scorpio, or they're never going to be, you know what, without a Scorpio, or they're going to always be harnessing Scorpio's energy to try to take over your body or something like that. Like this person really is trying to, you know what, extract someone's soul and put it in you so they can continue some form of toxicity that them and this person used to do. Interesting. So if you're dealing with a air sign, this is for you. So it says, he/she loves you and would love to show you nothing but love and devotion. Amazing union is here. So if you're dealing with a fire sign, a lot of people like shit. You don't let people get close to you for nothing. And that's a good thing. Grandma says, shoot, these niggas can't even put you on autopilot no more. And you really looking like, ain't that the truth? It says, never knew that I could feel this way about anyone. So there's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy that says, shit, you need more than what we didn't even give you shit. And you really gonna be all fucked up pretty soon. And God says, shoot, you ain't gonna be able to get on this bus, and they really gonna try to stop you to do this, stop you to do that, but they should have took care of you when you was in their face, and they know that here too. And they really thought that you was gonna sit up here and act like this and act like that, but why you gotta be acting like everything when you already know that shit? You got shit to do. A lot of people literally wanna, act like you're not on the up and up, but niggas, we ain't got a lot of kicking, my nigga. Damn, we trying to get shit done. And y'all sitting up here playing games with people's lives and shit. So that's on y'all weird ass motherfuckers. All y'all had to do was do y'all job. Ain't nobody doing their fiduciary responsibility to take care of shit these days. And grandma said, ain't that the truth? It says the government is knowing the unfair ways towards United States citizens and is moving forward with justice in a good way. Y'all fucked up, boo. And y'all know that. So what's in the mind of STD currently? And what's the overall energy? Yeah, we have the Six of Swords energy is here. And someone here is saying, shit, we don't know what to tell you, but you know what? You're going to be pissed even further because now you got to go through this and go through that, and we don't know what the fuck happened, but shit, we going to track everything down. And when they track everything down, it's going to end up at somewhere else's areas and spaces, and that's going to be catastrophic, boo. And grandma said, that's what you ain't going to like. Because you really is tired, And ain't nobody really trying to, overqualified to tell you nothing no more. And that's your truth. So let's see. Let's get some energy for me, because you know what? I am a Leo woman born in August, and damn, I do have a brother, bitch. I'm the oldest of 9. They like, damn, that's a lot. Where are they? Shit. Doing them. And I said, the oldest never gets nothing. Everybody else get everything, but the oldest is looked at upon like, yeah, keep on sacrificing, Nigga, I don't want to sacrifice no more. Damn. Shit, can anybody help and assist me? But these niggas just want to watch me and everything, but shit, wait till this shit hit the bank, nigga. And then everybody gonna be like, yeah, I think she gonna get that. That look real good for her. I said, ain't that the truth? Even my son said, Mama, we'll look real good up in that truck. And I said, won't we, baby? My son said, shit, I'll be riding my own and you can ride yours too, unbeknownst to them. And God said, ain't that the truth? Virgo energy is here. So a lot of y'all don't even know what to say, but shit, someone here may be still alive, but they ain't even recovering. And grandma said, shit, don't even trip, because this is not no healing situation, and I'm pissed. And it says, you know what? They ain't busted, though. And they really looking like, shit, why you ain't identifying me, and I'm acting like this and acting like that and all this other shit, and I don't want to act no more. I really want to come out and tell you this and tell you that and all this other shit. And grandma said, ain't that the truth? It says your ancestors are with you in a good way. And that's what y'all need to know. This bitch is looking like shit. You really need to go do this and go do that, and you tired. I said she tired, and she already made an effort, and they didn't even do what they was supposed to do, and they knew better. And grandma said, ain't that the truth? The 8 of Swords energy is in reverse. So someone here is looking like shit. We need to take this thing off too. Because these motherfuckers be putting these things on so super tight. And I'll be like, damn, y'all trying to cut off a bitch circulation and shit. And grandma said, ain't that the truth? I said, why y'all be putting this stuff on so tight? People can't even, think straight with this on. It ain't even that much pressure, see? And I really need some water in my body, and they should have, I went all the way to the hospital and everything, and people still didn't do me right. They left the stickers on me. One bitch wanna act like she got a be all up in my boob and everything. I done had a multitude of EKGs, and she like, I've been doing this for 30 years. You've been sitting up here molesting people for 30 years, nigga. Four of Pentacles energy is here. So a lot of people is looking at you saying you holding on to this, but you ain't even got shit. And they like, yeah, and you don't. And that one bitch kind of trying to keep on connecting. I said, you looking suspicious like a motherfucker. And I said, ain't that the truth? It says, always made you feel bad about yourself. And a lot of people was looking like, and they did here too. It says, think about your feelings more so than the feelings of others. You matter greatly. So think about your feelings, okay? Don't even think about or worry about all these other motherfucking feelings and how they feel and which way they gonna go. You need to worry about you right now, because ain't nobody put time, effort, and energy to heal nothing for you. And it's kind of catastrophic that these motherfuckers literally think that everything is about them, and they don't even want to help and assist you. And that's not good, boo. Yeah, it says he is thinking about you right now. And then it says forgot all about the money they had because of their drug abuse. So someone here could be abusing drugs, but shit, it ain't me. And whoever got this money, shit, y'all better wake up. And grandma said, ain't that the truth? It says God is knowing the truth now and is getting it all smoothed out for you and your family. It says you didn't deserve this, and I didn't. I know that. And God said, ain't that the truth? Yeah, it says learning how to be free of the fears instead, learning how to be free of the fears people instilled in you, letting go. But it's in reverse. So I'm still trying to get rid of a lot of shit that people really have put in me. And God said, I already know that too. And this is a work in progress, you know? People literally have been fucking me up for the last 40-something years, and I have to unfuck myself for the last 40-something years. And that's catastrophic, baby, you know? Yeah, it says say no, so say no is in reverse. It says say yes. And it says there's a woman that feels the same way you do, but it's in reverse here too. So grandma is saying, shit, you ain't even all that in a bag of chips, but shit, yes you are. Like shit, and she is. Damn, bitch. You ain't even trying to do nothing with none of these old raggedy Negroes. And they all looking like, shoot, don't we know it?